right, Brex Diddle, from the water slide to the mud slide, bro. The party doesn't stop.
This is how we Bingham, baby.
I'm ready for a mudslide. Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome back.
Mindy, I have two things to share. One of my absolute favorite things to do is open the vlog with nothing but big blue ocean behind us.
It's so pretty and it's extra blue today.
It is extremely blue today. Second thing, one of my least favorite parts of a cruise is when your luggage tags show up in your room because it's time to start packing
I know.
and setting them out. You guys, last night we got back to our room, the luggage tags were waiting for us on our beds.
I know, and I don't know if I should tell you this or not, but I actually started packing our bags at our room today.
Guys, that's a sad time. It's a sad feeling. It just feels like it brings it to an earlier end, but we do have one full at sea day today before we have to pack up. But because they take the bags off the ship for you, you actually have to have them out in your hallway before you go to bed. We're gonna be packed up tonight, ready to get off the ship in the morning. So it is winding down. You can tell I've completely lost my voice.
I know.
Partially from having a lot of fun, partially from screaming as we jumped off of cliffs in the blue hole yesterday. Oh! Oh my gosh!
Or is it the sleep deprivation?
That as well, going to bed at 4 o'clock in the morning, but also part of it is constantly yelling over the sound of fun. Just parties, band, music, volleyball games, flow rider tournaments, zip lines. I mean, this place is going off at all times.
It really is. We've had so much fun. You want to see all the videos from all the fun we've had this week. There is a playlist. Go check it out. See all the fun we've had this week. But today, we're going to have a ton of fun on the boat, on the ship. Give you a little tour. It's going to be an awesome day.
Yeah, Mindy, I've been thinking, what do we want to do today? Today we have some time to get some sun. We heard it might be snowing back home. It's kind of our last couple of days to stuff our faces before we have to go back to living a normal life and watching somewhat what we eat. So I think we do a lot of that today. I do think it'd be kind of fun too, maybe go deck by deck and just share with you guys some of the stuff that there is to do on the Oasis of the Seas. This is one of the largest cruise ships in the world, and there is a lot to do. So I think it'd be kind of fun to just show you guys what they have on this ship, what we've been doing, and at the same time, utilize some of those amenities, have some fun doing those things, and bring you guys along for that adventure. But don't worry, you guys, this is not the end of the trip. We still have another day in Miami when we get back. We just actually finally booked that hotel, so we're gonna have some more fun when we get back, celebrating our actual anniversary.
Yes, 18 years of bliss.
18 years, you guys. We're 2 away from 20. That is insane. I still can't talk. Okay.
Let's go get a drink.
We're gonna take you on a floor-by-floor tour of this cruise ship, Brex and I, real quick. We're gonna hit all 15 floors. Actually, we're starting on 3. It turns out this is just the entrance to the dining hall, so we're gonna actually go up to 4, where the fun begins at the casino. Brex, you ready to hit the casino?
Yeah.
4, please. Entertainment Plaza. Thank you. And in case you're wondering what day it is, they always have a day in the elevator when you get in. So today is Saturday. Saturday. Starting on the 4th floor, they call it the entertainment place. It has the entrance to the Royal Theater, where you can see a ton of fantastic shows there. We had the opportunity to go see at least one in that theater. The theater's actually massive. You forget that you're on a cruise ship. Across from there, have the entrance to the casino. We've also got a couple of clubs that we didn't ever really check out, an art gallery. There's an entire ice skating rink, which is pretty awesome. That's about it for the 4th floor. So you make your way up from the 4th floor to the Royal Promenade on the 5th floor. Now this is where you first board the ship. This is where you spend a lot of your time. There's the guest services, of course, there. There's a lot of shops. The place we went to the most, though, was the pizza joint. Had the biggest line, and that's probably where we spent most of our time there. A couple of other cafes. 2 of the coolest features, though, we didn't even use. That is this floating bar that actually starts on the bottom and goes all the way up into the 8th floor in Central Park and back down. And then the bionic bar is entirely like robotic AI drink mixing. It was very cool to watch. Didn't ever actually use those, but kind of fun feature pieces there. I feel future and techie. That is the 5th floor promenade. There's also 3 entrances to the main dining. So the 5th floor technically says it is the main dining entrance. We would enter from the 3rd floor, which is the base floor, but the main dining hall spans from the 3rd, 4th, and 5th floor. As you can imagine, a lot of fun goes down there on top of eating. We love being able to sit at the same table every night and have our same servers. Got to know them really well and had a lot of fun with them, doing some dance parties and celebrating. Just basically everybody being in a great mood, having a great time on a cruise. So we work our way up from the 5th floor promenade to the 6th floor. Now on the 6th floor, you're gonna find the Boardwalk. And this is where, honestly, Ryler was hanging out most of the time. A lot of the teens and kids hang out here, but it's just kind of like a party place, circus area. They've got the sugar candy shop, ice cream shop, carousel. They're gonna have a few other bars and clubs down here. It's this massive open area cut out on the back side of it. You've got rock climbing walls. We'll get to this purple slide later. That is one of our favorite things, but it comes all the way down from the top deck to the bottom there on the 6th floor. And of course, the back where you see the fantastic outdoor shows. There's outdoor movie theaters out there that showed movies and just an incredible entertaining space. So all of that entertainment is on the back or aft side of the ship. On the opposite side, the front of the ship, on deck 6 is the spa and fitness center. It looks like a fantastic area. Have some spa treatments done, or it had a pretty fantastic gym. Moving up to deck 8, it starts with the music hall. We didn't go to any shows here, but we did enjoy this piano guy that would randomly be either here or on elevators, entertaining people throughout the cruise. Definitely puts you in the party mood. So as you leave the music hall on the back side of the ship, you work your way through Central Park. Now, Central Park is an open air, like incredible park that does not feel like it belongs on a floating ship in the middle of the ocean because it is full of greenery. They pipe in sounds of like bugs and birds. It just feels like you're at an outdoor park. Kids sat and played chess. There's a lot of cafes that you can eat at. This little bubble right here is actually where that floating bar from the promenade comes up to. You can get out there in Central Park if you want, or you can ride it back down. This is just a nice, calm area. Great place to take pictures, just kind of get away from it all. That is on deck 8. Now, decks 9 through 12 are just staterooms. We'll skip past those. We were actually on deck 14, which is what will take us to the next deck that has, and that would be the kids club areas. We were actually right next to this hall that led into the kids club. None of the younger kids ended up going to the kids clubs, but it really made it easy to find our room. But the reason we booked the 14th floor is because we wanted the closest possible access to the 15th floor, deck 15. This is where the party is, this is where the action happens, and this is where you spend your at-sea days.
Gosh, this is on the cruise ship. Dude, how sick is this? You're in a water park playground in the middle of the ocean.
Deck 15 has 3 full-size swimming pools, 1 entire splash bay kids play area. It has 4 or 5 water slides, depending on what you constitute a water slide as being. I'm talking like at least a handful of major water slides, fantastically fun water slides. There's of course activities, events going on at all times, volleyball competitions, belly flop competitions, just a full vibe of high energy. We've also got bars scattered throughout, places to get drinks and food. Soft serve was our go-to on this deck. We would get it as many times as we could. Towards the back end, you get into some more of the active entertainment. You've got zip lines that literally go across that boardwalk level. You've got sport courts that are for pickleball, basketball, dodgeball, volleyball. There are 2 flow riders on the back, full-size flow riders. They use 1 for beginners and 1 for more advanced riders. There's a mini golf course that was actually a pretty good size. And then the feature that we loved the most on the back was the Ultimate Abyss dry slide. This isn't even a water slide, it's a dry slide, and it's just a way to get down from deck 15 all the way down to that boardwalk area, and it's a massive double purple slide that goes down the entire back of the ship, and we had too much fun taking this as our primary mode of transportation.
You guys can barely see. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh. I'm like, oh my, what?
So much fun energy, live music, fun drinks, pina coladas right out of the pineapple. Deck 15 is packed with enough stuff to keep thousands of people busy on these at-sea days. work your way up to deck 16, and I will say deck 16, and I remember this from previous cruises, typically a little bit windier because there's nothing blocking that open ocean wind, but you've got a lot of chairs to lay out in, some fun cabanas, again, more bars, hot tubs, tons of hot tubs. Great place to grab a drink, sit down, take in the scene, looking out at that open ocean, watching some beautiful sunsets. Deck 16 is also home to another main restaurant on the ship. It's called the Windjammer. The Windjammer is kind of like an open buffet style, available for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And so we would go there if we didn't have formal dinner or meal plan. And you could get all kinds of things there any time of day. It was actually really good food. I know a lot of times cruise food can be just dubbed cruise food, but this was pretty fantastic food to be all you can eat on a cruise. Towards the back of deck 16 is the solarium bar adults area for swimming pools. We never made our way back there. We didn't even realize there was a deck 17 until we got on an elevator one time. There was a 17th floor all of a sudden. This is the mysterious deck 17, which we have never been to until this moment right here, right now. I'm about to see it for the first time. But this is kind of a more exclusive private deck. There are 2 eating places that are for the suites only. So you've got to scan your card, be staying in a suite to access them. Small area above the Windjammer Cafe. Now, something that I did want to mention, this cruise ship is quite large, as we've said before. It's the 2nd largest cruise ship on the ocean, with only Icon of the Seas being bigger. And so sometimes if you got confused or turned around on which side of the ship you were on, it could be a long, long walk down a hallway to get to the side that you need to be on. So it became very important to remember if you were on the front or the aft side of the ship, because depending on where you popped out, you may realize you've got a long walk ahead of you to get to where you actually want to be. Our favorite deck was not even on the deck plans, you guys. It is not even a listed deck on this ship, and that is deck TIHWB, or the deck that you enter the water slides from. You take a spiral staircase from the center of deck 15 up to the entrance of these water slides, grabbing soft serve, some sort of fun drink in between. All right, Brex Diddle, from the water slide to the mud slide, bro. The party doesn't stop.
Rexy, cruise line, baby.
Wrapping up our last and final day at sea. What cruise ship tour we complete without a stop in the dining hall for another delicious dinner tonight, finishing off with some amazing food as we have every night here on the cruise.
Yes, it's been so good. Every single night we walk away completely stuffed, literally probably sick to our stomachs.
Oh, hi, crew.
Hello.
There's crew who we haven't seen the entire day today. As most at sea days, we lose the kids because they're off hanging out with their friends. Crew currently playing hide and seek with your buddies?
Yeah.
A lot of room to work with.
We're supposed to hide, so.
All right, we'll go hide.
I don't know where
I'll
that-
try and find you later. Love you. Fry Guy taking a moment to talk with us tonight. But one of the things that's been new about this cruise is that we've actually let the kids go off and hang out with their friends, and they have been having so much fun making friends, meeting new people, getting their numbers, and apparently they're going to need to visit the East Coast because a lot of them live out there.
It's been so great. We've had like the best week ever.
It's been one of the top vacations I can remember. There's a lot of good ones.
At dinner time, we asked the kids their favorite memories, and it was all across the board. Some of them like the Blue Hole, some of them like Piggy, some like the water park,
some like the sea days, some like, I mean, it's just been
all
like
different.
a variety of things. I gotta say, this is one that we'll remember, I think, forever.
It's been so much fun. We love you so much. Thank you for hanging out with us this week. If you want to go back and look at all the other videos from this past week, please do so. There's a playlist.
Yeah.
We love you so much. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Hi, Angel. Braxton. That is good vibes only, my friend. Holy cow, how long it goes on forever and ever and ever.